Alrighty, Reprise 13. We're finally almost done. We're almost caught up. We still have to do Reprise 13. We have to do Act 4, Chapter 2. And I think we just have to do like the rest of the little quests that come with it. So we should be almost caught up. You know, the little break we had because of my computer hiccups. Finally, it's a little stable now. I am getting a new PC fairly soon, probably by the end of this month. But for now, we're just going to focus on what we can do. And what we can do is just push these guys back like crazy. Because Sephiroth and Noctis are basically just going to keep us up front for the most part. They're not going to be able to touch us. And without Warp Strike, or with how the Warp Step works as well, like we should be able to stay up ahead of these guys fairly consistently, even with Sephiroth's BT. So that should be, you know, a non-issue for the most part. And we did bring Sherlotta just so we could force charge, you know, get this fight done a little quicker. Get to where we need to go, because these guys actually don't supercharge or anything like that, so we probably won't really have to worry about that. We did bring Kurosame Call, because in case we do need to cancel their FR time for whatever reason, we can just Ice Enchant and use a Sephiroth FR to just cancel it. So here we're just going to spam Light of the Crystal. And that is going to remove our Warp Strike, so we do want to make sure we don't go too ham. Because Sephiroth and Noctis can get so far ahead of Sherlotta. Oh my god, my memory lately has been really failing me. But it's fine. We are just going to, you know, I think this should be a fairly simple fight as long as we have the level debuffs on. We also did bring Seymour Call, and he goes up to level 3. So we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Just handling these guys' little mechanics that are going on. Let's see. We'll probably go to one more, and then we'll probably activate her BT effect. And Sephiroth and Noctis will probably stay ahead of her for the majority of the fight, I feel. But it's fine. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing. So here we're just going to go ahead and AA, so the whole team can get some bravery real quick. And, you know, little buffs here and there. We'll get this BT effect moving. Because we're almost there for FR time. And I think this should be a fairly quick fight. I don't remember this being super hard at all. I remember Kurosame just kind of clearing it in one BT phase. A bagoosh. Now the real question is, do I want to Sephiroth FR here? Because I do believe everyone's going to be meeting... because we're going to be warping up, so what I'm going to want to do... Oh, we can also go for a Sephiroth FR. Let me go into his BT first. And I'm targeting B in particular, so Sephiroth doesn't go too ahead in the turn order. Just because of how Warp Step works, it goes ahead of whoever you're targeting. So that's why we went up ahead against B. So we want to give Sherlotta just a few turns so she could also get her Echo. And that's basically why we're doing that. Oh, and I should have applied Seymour Call there. I don't think it's the end of the world or anything like that. So here... I'm going to want to apply... Not this is BT effect. Because we probably will just go into a Sephiroth BT time. And just really go ham and have Noctis' FR just helping out. Because if A takes the turn, he'll just increase the level of his hero stack, and that's fine too. So here with Sherlotta, we'll just cash out our Crystal Ray for now. And we'll probably just go for a Sephiroth FR time. I was thinking about maybe doing a Noctis, but you know, let Sephiroth work just as well. And here I wanted to go up ahead of B. And then with Noctis, I'll probably also do the same. Just because we do want to give Sherlotta a chance to actually, you know, get to her echoes. What did I not refresh on Sephiroth? I think it's his EX buff that's at level 2? Either EX or LD, one of the two. Probably both, in all honesty. Maybe I haven't pressed either. So here, do I go for Inherited Heart? Yeah, let's target B. We still might not be able to give Sherlotta some turns if we're not careful. Bagoosh. And the thing to remember with the Noctis' follow-up attack is that it is yeah, let's follow B. We're gonna give A a turn, but that's fine. Actually, what I could do with Sherlotta is I can do double echo. I can target A twice and then target B to go behind Sephiroth. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Yeah, just so we could get her echoes out of the way and she doesn't take any more turns. Because we don't want her taking that many turns, just because we want her BT effect to be up as long as possible. This is a really good BT effect. That's the good part about just having Noctis on the team. You can really manipulate where you go and how the turn order works. So that's good. Yeah, see, that's what we want to see. Do we have one more echo? We do. So we're going to put you behind B. And I think the turn order should be where I want it to be now. Yeah, using Noctis in the team is fairly fun, just because you're constantly like looking at the turn order and how you want to manipulate it. Along with Sephiroth, just having his BT to manage with it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I do need to refresh these though. These are coming up fairly soon. The expiration. Let's see. So we're gonna put Sherlotta behind A. Because she should have a pretty powerful crystal ray already by the time we're out of BT time. So we'll just go ahead and use that once we're out of Sephiroth's BT phase. And I think the damage is starting to not scale in our favor. Just because I do believe the level mechanics are kicking in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Seymour and give ourselves one more level buff. That should increase it from 2 to 4. 80%. Yeah. Alright, now let's go ahead and do the Sephiroth thing. So I believe we start off with skill 1. Because we're going to want to spam skill 2 big number. Because I do like big number. I forget where this free skill comes from. I do believe it's from LD, but I will read the EX just to see if that actually is a free skill giver. Hold up. Reading Lamau. Let's see, next turn does not consume abilities. Oh, it actually comes from the EX, so we're just gonna EX then. Okay, and that was what was low. I knew one of them was low. I was like, I haven't pressed one ability with Sephiroth. Oh my god. 22 mil with follow-up. Now we'll probably just focus on I think A over here with our skill 2. And our PC is lagging a little bit, don't worry. By the end of the month we should fix that. 31 million. Lamau. I forget if that debuff does anything when it's like level 5. I wonder if it's just like insta-kill. That would suck. Jesus Christ, Sephiroth. Relax, dude. That's a lot of damage. He's still very good damage, though. It's just, not the most exciting, just because, we have Astos to blame for that, but I feel like a lot of people aren't really using Astos. I think there is, like, a stigma to it. I think a lot of people are just kind of refraining. And I don't think that's necessarily, like, a bad thing, because, that character was definitely broken from the start. And why he was released in the state he was released in? No one really does. No one really does. Oh man, this is just overkill. I did over-prepare for this, I do believe. But you know what? It's fine. We gotta flex our roster. We only didn't do it for that one event with Auron. But that's because I wanted to flex Orin, because, you know, new unit, let me use the unit, new unit. I didn't pull for Reno BT, I'll probably token that later. Just because I do believe it's a BT worth investing in, like, it's that good. So we'll see, well, maybe I might go for Reno. Not the biggest turn off-turn strategies, but for Reno, why not? It looks like a fun BT. Push yourselves back. Gimmicks. But there you go, boys, those Reprise 13, done fairly quickly. Sephiroth, what a monster. You know, we do have Astos, but who fucking cares? There's other units we could play with too, you know. I'm just not gonna stick to one. But anyways, or I have used Sephiroth a lot actually, what am I saying? But that's the run, boys. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy.